There is a legal battle brewing, Betsy. It's in Georgia. It's pitting a local sheriff against convicted sex offenders.
Now, this is taking place in Butts County, Georgia, where the local sheriff there is Gary Long, and he is doing something he believes will make kids more safe for trick-or-treat. But sex offenders argue what he wants to do violates their rights.
Yeah, kind of tricky. Our legal expert, Stephanie Haney, is here to explain all of this. What's going on? Tell us the moving parts to this story.
This all started from something that the sheriff did last year. So the sheriff in Georgia, he put signs in sex offenders' yards that said that they were sex offenders and that children should not trick or treat there. So this year, some of those sex offenders got together. They filed a lawsuit saying that this is humiliating, it's a trespass of their private property, and a violation of their free speech rights for him to do this.
Who has the law on their side, in your view?
The sheriff here is arguing that it's not a violation of their privacy rights. It's not trespass because he wants to put the signs in a part of the land that would be in the public right of way. He's also arguing this year that the signs will not say that they are sex offenders. So he's trying to get rid of the freedom of speech argument there.
What will the sign say?
They'll just say, warning, no trick-or-treating. They won't say sex offender.
Oh.
But I don't think that the sheriff is going to win here because here's the thing. Sex offenders do give up rights when they get convicted of that crime, but they do not give up all of their rights.
Right.
And it's a question of what is necessary here for the public safety. There are a lot of ways that people are already legally authorized to be notified that there are sex offenders in an area. There's no law on the books in Georgia about these signs.
All right, so what can parents do to make sure that your family is safe and your kids aren't ringing a door that maybe they shouldn't be ringing?
Here in Ohio, we have a no candy law, and that means that people who are convicted of sex offenses are not allowed to participate in trick-or-treating.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We do, yes. So that's one thing that parents can, have some peace of mind about. But if you are worried about it, this is difficult to patrol unless you're actively there surveilling the homes to find out if sex offenders are doing this impermissibly. So you should check out the sex offender registry in your area.
I thought an equal comparison here was here in Ohio, after a third conviction of a DUI, you have the plates that warn motorists that you've been convicted of 3 DUIs.
Plates.
The party plates. Yeah. So I thought that was a fair comparison, but you made a great point when I brought this up earlier this morning. You said yes, but there was a process to getting to that step, and that's what seems to be skipped over here by the sheriff.
There is a process on the books, exactly. The sheriff just can't be doing willy-nilly. There are laws in Ohio about how you get to the point where you have to get those DUI plates here. And it's not every single DUI either. Here, there could potentially be a compromise made where it's maybe people who are convicted of sex offenses related to children. That could happen as well.
The
too.
tier 1, 2, and 3 could possibly come into play.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Stephanie, thanks.
Interesting.
A ruling on this case is expected any time now.